my my connection is a little slow, so if we have to go through a loading screen, it might take me another minute or so before I catch up with you guys, but I'll catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
I want to do let's do some business.
Let me go to the dashboard here, but I think we are live. Twitch.tv/PC World.
Brad's figured out how to make all the animations.
Oh, he's got his emotes going. Why don't you floss, Brad?
That's not in Division. No, that's not in the Division.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, cool. It looks like we're live.
Yeah, I'm wearing camo just in honor of this game.
Wow. Okay, so we're live. Hey everybody, this is Hayden Dingman from PC World. I am here with Dan Masoka and Brad Charkis and
hello,
Ian Paul. Is that correct, everybody?
Hey. Yeah.
Hi.
That's me.
We're here playing the Division 2 beta, beta/demo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably more of a demo than a beta, but
I think all of us have played the same amount except for Ian, who's probably played way more than us at this point.
Yeah. This is my favorite game. Division is my favorite game, man.
I did not play much of the Division because I heard it got good after I stopped playing it. And I think I went back like once or twice, and that was about it. Brad, you ended up going back for a while.
Yeah, not as much as Ian, but yeah.
I think came out around. That's around when it started to get. What's that? Like 6 or something, Brad?
Something like that.
So let's head out. We'll head to the Grand Washington Hotel, which is the first main mission. We already played independently. We all played a little prologue where you take over the White House. My main confusion is going to be, so I keep saying Ian's played more of this demo, but I played more of this game, I think, because we did like a 8-hour hands-on like 2 weeks ago. So my main thing is I don't actually know what stuff that we played at that hands-on is in this demo and what stuff was not. So it doesn't really matter. It's all sort of the same, but
got some baddies coming up here.
My confusion is.
All the enemies are scaled to Ian's higher level.
Yeah,
sorry.
We also are scaled though. That's the way that they do this, so it's kind of cool. It's like it reminds me of Destiny.
Yep. See, I'm ready for another good looter shooter. They got what's coming out right now? This Anthem. That's the other one.
Yeah.
And I will say that I like the feel of the shooting in this a lot more than the Anthem, which is surprising because I really didn't like the shooting in the original Division. So. But I feel like the guns in this one, and I saw Ian tweeting about this yesterday, I think the guns in this one are a lot snappy.
Yeah, they are.
You're right next to the Grand Washington.
A lot happier.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the surface
Anything.
inside of the building.
What the fuck was that? Came from inside the building?
This is actually my first time using a skill. I just dropped a turret.
I went with the healing drone guy.
Still can't figure out how to exactly get the drone to work properly, but where are you guys? Oh, there you are.
Right next to you.
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Man, that rain is really crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yep.
You know, one thing I really like about this, I don't know if it's just because it's the beta or if this is the way it's going to be, but as soon as you enter the home or safe houses, you reload, you restock your guns and your med kits and all that.
Yeah, I think they actually have skills that'll. We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
Eat it.
Hey, so Brad, you know, you've talked plenty on the Full Nerd about how you like the Division 1. What did you like about it, and how much time did you end up putting into it?
Hyena big shot.
I'm not sure how much time I put into it. Not anywhere near as much as Ian, who said he had 250 hours, but I played it quite a bit.
Sorry.
Ian and I played it quite a bit, actually. Like, we would meet up in the mornings before work, because he's in Israel and I'm in New Hampshire, so we'd meet up before work and play around a bit.
Ah, nice. Ian, your chat keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Yeah, grenades.
Hayden, how much of the first one did you play?
I played enough to finish the story, and then played probably 10 hours once everybody said it got good again, but that's it.
This feels like, it feels and looks the same. It's just, the weapons do feel a lot snappier, but this is definitely still the Division.
Yeah, to me it's the weapons that make the big difference, because I just hated the bullet sponginess of the first one. And I think I wrote this in our preview, but my biggest concern about this one is, like, we played some endgame stuff, which has a pseudo-military faction in it called the Black Tusks. This was at our hands-on event, and those guys are all, like, they're supposed to be as powerful as the Division agents, and so they have all sorts of, like, armor and stuff like that, and that was when it started to feel super bullet spongy again.
I think they actually just released that today.
The Black Tusk stuff?
Yeah, so you can play it some in the beta.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that stuff feels a lot more like what I think of as the Division, which was, like, really... like, you would dump a full clip into a dude and he would still be standing there staring at you.
Yeah, that was my...
Go ahead.
That was kind of my issue with the first game. I mean, I still loved it, but it's just real, like, this is a gritty Tom Clancy game where, you know, all this, you were fighting for survival, and then you'd have to literally unload 4 clips of assault rifle into somebody.
Yeah, and that's, I think, like, the visual style is what broke it for me, because, like, I play Destiny, which is arguably the exact same thing. Like, it's the same sort of, you know, oh, I'm going to dump an entire clip into this boss, and he's still going to be fighting. But it's like sci-fi stuff, so I sort of just hand wave it away. When I played the Division, I was like, these are like dudes in hoodies. like 50 shots to take this guy down.
Yeah, the bullet sponginess is what kind of feels weird to me. But I didn't end up playing much. I'll try to play some more of this. Brad, what are you playing on? What's your rig?
I am playing on Ryzen 1800X with a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and a G-Sync HDR monitor.
And how does it run on that rig?
It runs amazing. It's not quite 60 actually. I'm playing at 4K, you know, Ultra, and it's 50s to 60 frames per second.
Okay.
Yeah, we were playing on rigs that were about that at the preview event, and I noticed an immediate difference once I got home and was just playing at 1080p again. In terms of, like, obviously it looks worse, but man, having the smooth 60 was a real relief.
Yeah, I have G-Sync, so it's you know, it's doable.
I'm playing on the worst rig possible for this game right now.
Yeah, but it still runs, right?
Yeah, it still runs, but I'm running an RX 580 on E, which means I'm running 16 lanes through one. My bridge.
And it's It's sucking up his microphone's lanes too.
Yeah, right? You're still cutting out, sorry.
Sorry. Forget where I'm going.
And Hayden, what was the CPU that you upgraded to last year?
No, a couple years ago. I have that, oh man, I can't remember, 5820?
Yeah, the 6-core one.
The original 6-core.
Oh, got it.
Now everything is 6 and 8-core, but back then that was a big upgrade, so.
It's still a big upgrade.
Yeah, for sure. I just think like it's funny now that all the gaming ones are also 6 and 8-core.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
At the time, it was like quad-core was still the facto for everything. I had to buy whatever. I had to buy a non-core part to get that. So
I'm real happy that this game includes HDR, and a lot more games are starting to include HDR.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it looking?
It's looking real good. I mean, the graphics quality I think is still comparable to the first game, which was gorgeous.
It pretty good at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're like in the middle of the city, you know, and there's just like a ton of stuff around.
Yeah, I'm pretty amazed at like the way that these buildings are made and stuff. So they were telling us at the event that they actually used LiDAR to map out 1-to-1 Washington D.C. So it's actually like a 1-to-1 scale recreation of the city.
What?
Which is really cool.
Wow, weird.
I've also heard, and this was not said to us by them, but I've also heard that they are allowed to 1-to-1 recreate the streets and all that, but they are not allowed to recreate the interiors of the buildings 1-to-1 because then they could be used to train terrorists.
Oh, jeez.
All of the interiors for like so like we did a mission at the hands-on event at the Air and Space Museum. Like any of those interiors are all fake.
Huh.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to think about, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Obama.
Oh, time to run.
Like that closet popped open and like 5 guys walked out of it all of a sudden.
And they were all on top of me.
Yep.
Like 6 people dropped off the top.
Don't get too far from your crew.
That's a different Ubisoft game.
Oh, the crew. Lame.
Somebody's armor is taking a beating. Whoa.
What kind of loadouts do you guys prefer?
I prefer this like marksman rifle that I'm using.
I don't have much of anything yet.
Well, but even like in general, like in the first one, do you go heavy? Do you go sniper? Submachine guns?
I like 1 assault rifle and 1 marksman rifle, basically.
Yeah, same. So I'm just finding lots of marksman rifles.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
And Brad, we have a question specifically for you from the chat. Are you planning to undervolt and overclock your Radeon 7 sometime in the future?
I could. I plan on poking at it more next week. That's a good idea. That was Vega was very responsive to that. Yeah, I still got it in my testing rig. I'm gonna play with it this weekend.
Nice.
No weekends when you review hardware for a living.
Except for the Super Bowl weekend. You got that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I will be reviewing like 4 games this weekend, so I can sympathize with the no weekend.
Who needs them?
Hopefully you can hear. One of the best things I liked about the original was that you could carry a shotgun as a sidearm. I hope that's going to be in this one too.
Mm-hmm.
That seems overpowered.
Yeah, they just added that to Far Cry also, I think. I noticed you can now carry like a sawed-off as a sidearm slot, which is nice.
One of my favorite things to do in The Division, because I'm a horrible person, is to shoot animals and stuff.
Dang. Horrible person. Horrible.
Glad you made it. Ready when you are.
All right.
I do like that we all have to queue up and use this restock bin every time.
Oh, take turns.
Yeah, that's very reminiscent of the original Division. Do you remember when they
the first computer
when they launched and you couldn't get into the doors and stuff? People would just lock you in.
I'm with you, Ian.
Alright.
Wait, so when does this game actually come out?
This is March 15th.
Oh, okay. So soon enough. And who has access to this private beta?
Pre-order people.
Yeah, they did a like a lottery thing, but then they also gave codes to some people. If you pre-order, you get automatic access. And then you can also, if you have access, you can invite up to 3 people. So it seems to be like a pretty decent, if you wanted to get in, you probably are in, I would guess.
Do you,
like nothing's also, the thing about these weird pre-order beta things is like nothing is stopping anybody from pre-ordering the game and then canceling their pre-order.
True. It's like the GameStop model. They just hope you forget to cancel.
There's a boss up top.
Like Fallout ran
I'm down.
Fallout ran a beta that was all oh yeah, you're over there. All right. Fallout ran a beta that was only pre-orders, and we were I'd say not invited to partake. And all I did was just buy a pre-order copy on Amazon and then cancel my pre-order the day after that beta. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm down too. I'm down by you, Ian, on the other side.
Okay.
Fucking hell! Are you
behind
down?
the thing though? Nope, he's up. I'm down.
Okay.
There.
Finally busted through this dude's armor, so
I got you.
he's about to go down.
Oh, nice. Clean him up.
Thank you, sir.
Rob.
And does your level and stuff carry over after this private beta?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
They
interesting.
usually wipe that stuff.
Yeah, especially in looter games like this.
Yeah, it makes sense. Then
Has anybody figured out how the drones work? Like, I can't quite get my handle on it.
On like the health drones or just in general?
Not the health drones, the drones that like attack.
I think if you...
I think that if it's like the sniper rifle, you might have to tap E on target.
Let's meet at the theater later.
You have to tap.
Oh, it's the Bombardier one, right?
Yeah, but then you have to tap on target, but then you have to do something to make it go.
I think it might be Q. Like,
no, because that's the other skill.
Oh, I guess I have my turret on Q.
Oh, we gotta go there.
And you can choose the target by hitting Q again once it's deployed.
Heads up, you've got hostiles flooding into the building.
Yeah, I think it's just a choose target and then choose another target because it like drops in a line. So you have to do it twice. Sorry, you're
giant
cutting out
gun.
again.
Oh, forget it.
I think it's when it transitions scenes like that.
You can take over the giant gun. Somebody take it over. It's super fun.
Yeah, I'll jump on that.
Level up.
On the left side.
Hey Hayden, we got a question from Peter. Will we be looking to cover games on Linux at any point?
I mean, if it's a game that exists on Linux, we'll cover it by way of it existing on Windows. But as far as like running a game on Linux,
Manny,
probably
is
not.
on the line.
I'll patch her in. Odessa?
Yeah.
Kelso has some news for you.
We got Ellen.
I know that, like, Brad, you've done some Linux articles and stuff.
Okay.
But
I'm bringing her.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's not something I'm running at home, and
See you soon.
definitely not something I'm running on my main PC right now.
We have a Linux games slider at PC World that just is like, hey, here's some great Linux games. Just today, actually, Dusk, which is one of our games of 2018, right, Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah, it snuck in there, and it just released on Linux and Mac today, so if you're looking for Linux games, go check that out.
Yeah, I like Dusk a lot. Okay, I guess we're going back to the theater.
Oh, they still got the Christmas trees. Sweet. I love that aesthetic in the first game.
Yeah, same. It's funnier here, too, because it's like 7 months later or something. So it's just like nobody ever got around to cleaning this garbage out of the streets. So it's like it's like July and there's just like Christmas stuff all over.
Well, I think that it's kind of like The Walking Dead. Society has fallen apart, and you like New York was crisis is or mid chaos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Welcome.
Did I cut out during that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here and
yeah,
there, but you got the
Walking
gist.
Dead
Yeah.
and mid chaos.
Yeah, he's saying the first game was like right when the apocalypse happens. This feels like they're dealing after it, like Walking Dead style.
I'll be there.
Safe area.
To walk my what's up detectors.
Yeah, boy.
So, Brad, are you planning to dive deep into this when it actually comes out?
Probably. There's a lot of games coming out in the same very short amount of time. This is one of them that I'm interested in, though.
I'll definitely be playing it.
Look, you tell him that this isn't up for debate. He needs to stand the
Do you see how slow I'm walking behind you, Brad?
I'll try reasoning with him, but you know how he gets.
I'm not sure where. Oh, hello. Yeah.
If he keeps this shit up, deal with it.
We now have a working barbecue. And better food in your stomach is going to
Okay, so you got a bunch of missions unlocked now. Some of them which are... I guess we're boosted up to level 4 because of Ian, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we've got some... We can go into the level 4 area.
I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The weather can be relentless up here. Remember to stay hydrated.
Well, there's also 4 of us, so.
I think you'll want to check this out.
You base stuff.
They don't want you actually buying any gear or anything in this, I don't think.
Why?
Because I haven't found a single dollar yet.
Yeah, I think
no.
you mostly sell your old stuff and then get money from it.
Yeah, that's about 300 or something.
Why don't you just buy some money with real world money, Brad?
Nah.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. In games like this, what's your philosophy of credits or gear? Do you wait till you level up? Do you do it?
You
sorry,
broke
say
up
that again.
In game, when you have, do you do it? Do you wait till you like get to the max level before you do it? Or what do you do?
I usually just spend stuff as I'm going.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe I'll try that.
I'd rather have more fun moment to moment rather than saving for an optimized build at the end.
Always a
all
pleasure
right.
to see you.
I'm ready to go shoot things whenever you guys are. I don't even want all these new weapons.
Yeah, I'm just kind of putting some stuff on real quick.
There's a bar and lounge, but it's empty.
We can't offer you refuge at this time, but we won't leave you out there alone. If you wait, we will provide armed accompaniment to escort you home.
I got a real treat.
Just checking my stuff here.
Just a big FU sign.
Well, where?
Up here. You can't see it on my screen,
pleasure,
but yeah, when you leave the place. I still think this game is beautiful, man. I love the urban destruction in these.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
You guys?
We're down
just
in the
outside.
street. Doing jumping jacks.
We got some people in the chat asking, are we more excited for this or Anthem?
This probably.
I know I really like this. Anthem is still a big question mark for me personally.
Yeah, I'm not. So like we did an Anthem demo day, like a week before our Division demo day. So
No,
like
Lassie.
8 hours of Anthem, 8 hours of this, and I came out
There's
of
some
that
bad guys
less
over here.
excited for Anthem than I was going in, and I came out of the Division 1 more excited for the Division 2 than I was going in, so.
There you go.
I don't know if like either of them is going to be sort of my sort of game anymore. I feel like I have room for one.
You're just surrounded by bad guys, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys went the wrong way. I was like, where is everybody?
I was following the orange line on the screen, man.
Where's your orange line leading you?
I don't know. I'll follow you.
Anyone get hurt?
Details.
Oh, look, there's echoes in this game. Like last time.
Yeah, there was one over there.
Where'd Hayden go? All right. Well, I'll follow you, Hayden. Take the lead, man.
Okay. Yeah, I was
you?
heading down this side street over here, and I turned around, everybody's gone.
Sorry, that was me. I just wanted to kick some butt.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have. Like, I feel like Destiny, I sank too many hours into.
Yeah.
And that kind of got my looter shooter itch scratched for maybe a couple of years.
I played a lot of Destiny. I didn't wind up playing too much of the Big Forsaken expansion just because I'd played so much.
Dude, Forsaken was awesome.
Yeah, I played around with it a bit, but by then it was just like too late. But I'm excited to start a new one. This is my favorite kind of thing. Just go in, shoot some guys, make some progress. Life's good.
Yeah, I like co-op because it's pretty less stressful.
A deer!
Yeah,
Where'd it go?
Brett,
there it goes.
Do you have a crew you usually regularly roll with, or just Ian?
We just played together. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, there's game by game for me.
Agent down.
Oh, I'm down.
Where are you?
Oh shit.
I think you guys are both loading in.
Medical assistance needed.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Where are you guys?
We're right next to Ian.
Yeah, we're like right next to you, but I think you're loading in.
Watch out, there's a guy right to your left.
Hayden Dingman was killed.
Oh, man.
Down.
Oh, I'm down.
Intense Dan was killed. What is happening?
How come you guys keep getting killed?
Oh, and I'm getting, cause I'm down 2 now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Where are they? Alright, enough of this.
Thank you, sir.
Alright,
Ho.
we got them all. Woo.
Dan is totally dead? No, reviving.
Yeah, so when you go down the first time, you go down like halfway and you can still crawl. Jesus, there's more of them. The second time you go down for real and you can't crawl anymore. Also, I can't remember what the shortcut is for armor packs. I think it's V.
It's
Yeah, it's V. You have to hold it, though. You have to hold it.
Yeah, like everything in this game, they really love that, like, hold to a button thing.
These level 4 enemies are much harder than the ones we were just fighting.
Well, we were fighting level 2s in that main mission, mostly.
Yeah. We're sort of scaled up to Ian's level, but I think we're not 100% scaled.
Yeah, I pretty much just got melted there, so... Oh, hey.
Quit shooting the
animals. I like the
animals.
grenades a lot more.
Were you just seeing what, like,
I haven't even used a grenade yet.
What destruction there is?
Grenades you get hit with.
I think you're shooting an animal.
Yeah, I'm shooting the animals.
Brad's gonna end up dying because he's running out. Oh no, you're over here. Oh, it's just Ian.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Lost. Ian's like, Ian's on his own, facing like 20 guys over there.
Am I really? That was just 2.
Oh, okay. Those guys are on our side. Yeah, I thought they were also enemies.
It turns out I'm shooting people and dogs.
Jose wants to know, do animals drop loot?
Radio contact with Espinosa came from a parking garage close to the
should
shade
drop
road.
like cool
Isaac has the
antler
location.
loot or something.
Well, this scene's kind of blown out in HDR, actually.
No big deal. It's one guy.
So Dan, you've never tried The Division. You didn't even really know too much about it. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it is kind of like a... Well, it's not as open worldy as Destiny is.
No. Once you start playing the actual game, you got to start to get the hang of the
yeah, we've mostly
city
been
and stuff.
In actual missions. And the missions are all pretty linear, which is, I would say, pretty true of Destiny as well. Usually, like, a lot of the game is spent like wandering around the city, and that's a lot more open.
But I also like me and my friends play a lot of Payday, and so there's a certain kind of aspect like that. Oh shit, I'm down.
Who's down?
Dan's down.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you.
Insta Dan.
Was that an enemy drone there?
There's people to the left.
They have RC cars that they strap bombs onto.
Ingenious.
I'm ready for more Division. This is scratching that itch that I haven't had in a while.
A lot of fun.
Where's the itch?
Yeah, there's an RC car.
Yeah, they're a real problem.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack! Intruders at the east entrance!
Then kill them! What the the fuck?
It's a division!
So? Fucking kill that!
Division!
Look for
the dialogue.
See if you can pick up Espinosa's trail. He tends to leave a mess.
Why is everyone in the post-apocalypse like just so, you know, like extreme? Do whatever, dude. Kill them all.
It's pretty good. In the first one of the mission, like you hovered over on the map and they played little audio clips and it went, "It's the Una ah!" and that was it.
Hey Brad, question for you from Taurus. What is the optimal video card for 4K casual gaming?
4K casual, if they mean like League of Legends or something?
I think they just mean not competitive.
Not competitive?
Yeah. So probably like first, you know, like single player stuff.
One sec. 1 second. The 20
lightning round, ask right in the middle of the onslaught of guys.
How well do you know your graphics cards?
Quick, what's 7 times 9? It depends what you're looking for. Typically, you're gonna want to spend around $500. Any of those $500 cards will get you a decent starting level 4K gaming. But really, it's the $700 cards that's good for 4K. But if you don't mind dialing down the graphic settings and stuff, then, you know, $500, $400, you could do okay. It is actually really hard not getting shot while trying to answer questions. I have newfound respect. Do you guys ever watch the YouTube series Hot Ones?
Oh yeah.
I have newfound respect for that now.
I would not survive past the first couple. I'm horrible with hot stuff. I'd probably just pass out.
I just have respect for streamers and YouTube people
Watch out,
general.
knife guy.
Yeah, right?
Adam and I do like a bunch of video stuff now, and man, it is really hard to keep your thoughts coherent while also talking about a video game that you're playing.
An agent needs assistance.
I got you.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The
Enemy agent needs assistance.
I'm curious to play this game eventually with, like, just by myself playing some of these story missions, because this is now the 3rd time I think that I've played this mission. I still have absolutely zero idea what is going on.
We're reactivating the Isaac node, dude.
All right, yeah, sure.
Is the story interesting in The Division?
No, I actually thought the story, like at launch at least, because at launch The Division was not a very good game, but I thought the story missions at least were some of the best missions in that game. The one that I always bring up is there was a mission that took place in Times Square.
Times Square, yep.
And you were like reactivating a power grid, and when it turned on, all of the billboards in Times Square like burst into life, and it was just like a super cool use of that landmark and tying it into the story. And so yeah, like I actually thought those story missions were by and large the best part of that game.
But the story still didn't make much sense.
Yeah, the story was nonsense.
The final mission was awesome, I thought, with the helicopter.
Active shade beacon nearby.
Like a lot of fun.
That's probably the node.
And that's it, like the story, all I remember of the story is Dollar Bill flew, and then
spoilers,
the guys breaking out of Rikers, and you just like indiscriminately killing prisoners, which was a real gross subtext of that game.
Well, I mean, they were flamethrowing people, to be fair.
Yeah. Man, it was.
Well, those weren't the prisoners. The prisoners were the Rikers, like the guy who
yes,
with the
garbage people were the flamethrowers. Yep.
Yeah,
you just go from like killing, like for the beginning of the game, you're like killing gang members, and then you're killing prisoners, and it was just like a real
Shade agent credentials authenticated.
kind of
should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
But
the flame-throwing team workers. What were they called?
Authorization granted. Please stand by.
Authorization granted. Please stand by.
Computer reactivated. All Isaac subsystems operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division?
Hello?
Hello?
Looking for someone?
Welcome. Hello.
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
A friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here. Want to talk to him?
Oh.
If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off.
He sounds
We'll
constipated.
deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
Hurry and deliver some Metamucil to him. Stat.
yeah, they love the squares in this game.
Yeah, somebody mentioned our Disney sponsorship right out the window.
What, is that my fault?
No, it's the game.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
It's you. It's you, Ian.
Well, I just said that.
Okay.
That didn't. Luckily, your mic cut out at the appropriate time.
Yeah, now I'm starting to think that every time your mic cuts out, you're swearing. So, yeah, that actually works.
But no, I was talking about this in-game dialogue with just them swearing constantly. Brad, I'm down right behind you.
Okay. Good thing you said that. I was looking ahead.
Thought if I crawled into you enough, you would see it, but...
Hayden, can you talk about any of the games that you're reviewing over the weekend, or no?
I mean, I can't talk about them as far as like reviewing them, but I can say pretty obvious. Like we have Metro Code, we have Far Cry Code, we have Crackdown Code.
Okay.
Hopefully all
lots of games.
Hopefully all those will be reviewed in a timely manner next week.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like February is busier than November was.
Yeah, and busier than March, which is usually our busy spring month.
An agent needs assistance.
This year, March is relatively dead. It's just this and
Where's Hayden?
Sekiro.
Are you guys getting him? Okay.
Oh, balls.
It spawned back in, way back to that the computer area, so I'll run back up.
Whoa!
All y'all dying.
I feel like it's hard to notice which is an enemy sometimes.
Alright, I'm running.
I didn't expect that.
Huh.
Part of my problem, I think, is
And Dan, now the RC cars love you so much.
Are you dead?
I'm picking them up.
It takes a lot longer when you're dead.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because you're defying the laws of God and man.
Somebody's asking, is there PvP in this game?
Absolutely.
There is, but not in this build. I don't think you can go into the dark zone in this build.
You can. There's one dark open, but you have to complete the first 2 main missions.
Oh, okay, cool. So then, yes, you can. It's like it's a sectioned off. We still have a guy alive in here. He's a gold guy. Yeah, it's a sectioned off PvP area.
Heavy breather.
It works the same as the original.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Are kind of not. You don't have to be in PvP. You can be playing co-op.
I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast.
I'm sorry, Hayden. I didn't hear you.
In the dark zone, but
she's goading you to try to make
they
you
like
just
tempt
stay
you
focused.
to screw other people over, and that's how your PvP works.
Oh, it's one of those things where you like work
parts.
together and then you turn on each other.
Yeah, pretty much, or you can at least.
Oh,
it's actually one like when you go to remove your gear from the dark zone, it like puts a target on you for everybody else in the dark zone, which is a cool mechanic.
Good move, Dan.
Hopefully the dark zone on PC this time is a little bit better, because last time it was just full of cheaters, so...
I'm gonna be real sad if survival doesn't come back.
Oh, I'm sure it will. It was really popular.
Yeah, I'm curious what stuff will be done at launch and what stuff will be like I mean, Ubisoft is now supporting all their games for like a year after release.
Oh, I just finished.
Big guy over here on the left. Two big guys.
Two of them.
Gold guys are over here.
Get over there.
God, I really made a mistake. This game rewards you for being aggressive, but I'm being too aggressive.
There are a lot of big guys back here.
Woo. What is it, 3 of them?
Are you okay, Hayden?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There were one down.
I'm down.
I got you.
I'm down too.
There's a person to our left just kind of wandering, going back to Dan.
Yep, it's on.
Thanks, Hayden.
I'm on him.
I'm behind the yellow guy.
Oh shit! I see them coming!
Yep. May not be able to see.
I'm running towards you, Ian.
Not so tough!
Alright, I'll be back. Oh! Wow, I thought that was it.
This is intense.
Got him. Ho! Someone almost got me in return. I'm up.
Clear?
There's somebody else in here somewhere.
Yeah. Up
straight ahead
here somewhere. I got him.
Good thing friendly fire's off. Dan would have killed everybody.
Yeah, I think you can turn it on.
Pass.
Yeah.
You know what Tom Clancy series I miss? Rainbow Six Vegas. Man, I played
that was a good game.
I played the shit out of those games. Man, I love those games.
I will take Rainbow Six Siege though. I think that's there are no other games like that still even.
Agent vital signs 0.
Yeah, it just sucks because I'm really bad at Siege.
Here.
I'm leaving this to you! Finish them off!
I missed Splinter Cell, so that's what I thought you were going to say.
Yes!
I was more of a Metal Gear fan than a Splinter Cell fan, so...
Splinter Cell would be great, because I'd love to get Spies vs. Mercenaries back.
Yeah, they were talking about rebooting it last year or whatever, and then it happened, so...
Have a grenade, friends.
What was that that Ghost Recon game that came out on the 360?
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a crazy game.
Yeah.
Or was it Advanced Warfare or Advanced Warfighter? I can't remember what the hell.
Oh, I don't know, something generic.
I want to say Warfighter because Advanced Warfare would have been Call of Duty.
Oh yeah. Who knows?
You guys have an RC car coming to you.
Thank you.
Oh, Christ.
Agent down.
Oh man, you keep running to the place they're spawning out of.
Stand still.
I'm having a real Benny Hill moment with his RC car.
Oh, Dan's on fire.
Not in the good way.
Yeah, I was about to say not in the basketball way. Oh, he's
shit,
down.
They came around the back where we just were.
Yeah, I'm trying to take him out, and then I'll come get you.
I'm coming the other way.
Let's see if I.
That bastard can't have gone far yet. Go after her.
Got him.
Hayden, while we have a breather, there's a lot of people talking in chat right now about Metro being on the Epic Store. What are we thinking about that? Is it good that there's competition, or is it bad because they're owned by a Chinese company?
I mean, I don't care about who they're owned by.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I personally think that it's fine. I know that some people are of a different opinion, and they're welcome to that opinion. But personally, I think that like I would rather the devs feel comfortable with the amount of money they're making and keep making games for PC.
Yep.
We have a pretty long article about this going up next week.
Yep.
Not to foreshadow anything.
Spoiler alert.
A topic I've been thinking about a lot lately. Personally, I feel like if devs don't get the money they want out of Valve and the Epic Games Store doesn't take off, they're just going to either build their own launchers, which is arguably more annoying than the Epic Store, or they're just going to stop making PC ports. I don't think that they're going to just like be happy with Valve's cut, so yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'll be curious to see how Metro sells on the Epic Games Store for sure.
I'm fine with it. I don't mind. I like competition. It's the same.
My library is so fractured at this point anyway that like I just like don't really care. And I know some people are not that way, so like that's the thing. I get it. Like the majority of my library is for sure in Steam, and that's how it'll stay.
I agree, but I mean, like, we're playing this on Uplay right now.
Yep, exactly, and that's the thing. Like, I have Uplay games, I have a ton of Origin games, and like they've just added up over the years, anyways. Granted, like I play a lot more video games than the average person, but I was amazed. I was scrolling through my Uplay library last night, and like I have something like, I don't know, 40 or 50 games in Uplay at this point. It's just built up like 4 or 5 a year for a couple of years now. Same with Origin. Like my Origin library at this point is like 40 or 50 games large. So I don't know. It all feels like the point where I would care about that monopoly is already way gone at this point.
So on Twitch, I always claim, like I have Twitch Prime, and I always claim those free games that come through when they do. And like I downloaded the app the other day because I wanted to try one of the games, and I was scrolling through the library, and I was like, wow, I have so many games on that Twitch library that I just totally forgot that I had claimed.
Yeah, and that's how like they hook you. Like that's what Epic's been giving away game every
to recover supplies from Dark Zone East.
December.
I've spent time in the Dark Zones, and I know a thing or two about the hazards and the
I don't know. Like I just feel like
you can find inside those walls. Follow my advice.
Welcome to Endgame.
And you just might get out alive.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. Launchers, I don't mind. Just launch one at a time. If you leave your launcher open all the time, I mean, that's one thing. But Discord, if you use Discord for communications, these days it can track all that stuff, and you can just, you know, work through there.
Are you guys out there?
Are we what?
Fight.
Sorry, man, you're breaking up.
Anyways, where are we going, guys?
I'm actually...
We main missions. Do we want to jump off?
Yeah, I do at least.
Yeah, I'd be down to jump off. I gotta get back to Far Cry, probably. That would be the responsible thing to do.
Yeah. Nice. Real quick, when does this this beta end? There's a couple people asking.
I think this ends on Sunday night, I want to say. Maybe
but they will, of course, at the last minute go, hey, the response has been so overwhelming, we want to give you guys 24 more hours to enjoy the game and give us feedback.
I would not be surprised. There's also, as we said, this is a VIP beta, so there's presumably an actual open beta coming sometime before release. I don't know what that'll look like or when that's going to be. For Anthem, it was like a week later, which made me wonder why they even had a VIP beta. So yeah, maybe next week, maybe like later on in February when the game is closer to release, I assume we're going to get like an open beta / demo thing going on.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for teaming up with us. It was good times. It's a good way to end a Friday.
It was fun.
Or begin a Saturday.
I'm ready to play a lot more of this game.
Yeah, me too.
Nice, yeah, and thank everyone for tuning in. We will catch you next week. We've got games coming out.
Yes.
And then yeah, more full nerd, of course, next week with Brad.
Yep.
And yeah.
Do we lose everybody?
No, I'm still here.
I'm here.
I heard Adam say hello or say goodbye, and then it just went quiet.
Oh no.
An agent needs assistance.
I was just pointing away from the microphone. Probably not loud enough.
Somebody's getting beat to death on the ground over there.
That's me.
We've killed your kind before.
Nice. All right. Let's get out of here. We'll see everyone later.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.